Welcome friends, I am so glad you are here today. We are going to be tackling the master bedroom, redecorating it and putting it together in our new home. I am going to be making a relaxing and serene place that I can come to every single night to just get away and let the worries of the day drift off. I am so in love with the way it came out and I think you will love it too. Stay tuned. So before we even get any further, let's go ahead and take a trip down memory lane. When we moved into this house, this is what the room looked like. It was definitely trapped into the 90s, and I was ready to make this into a serene, relaxing place that I can come to every single evening and just feel like I am just letting go of the day and just having a relaxing moment. So the first thing I am going to do is remove the old bedding and the mattress. We did get a new mattress, thank you to Lowell, and I am going to prep the room to start putting that in. Also, we did get an 8x10 rug, and if you have ever put a rug under a master or large king-size bed, you know how difficult that can be. So we want to take everything off, and before we put the new mattress on, we are going to put the new rug underneath. Now this particular bed does have drawers right in the front, as you see, and it is very difficult to try to put a rug under there. We learned our lesson when we moved into our last house when I was 9 months pregnant. It was quite an obstacle. So I've got my 18-year-old son and Chris taking this mattress off. This is a Tempur-Pedic mattress. We've had it for about 6 years and it is time to get a new one. So we are going to take also the low profile box springs off of the bed, and I'm going to be giving this mattress to my sister-in-law. So I'm really excited to be able to hand this down to someone who is really excited for it. Next, we are going to take out the drawers in the front just to kind of lighten the load of lifting this bed and putting the rug underneath. Now, I got this bed set from Ashley Furniture about 2.5 years ago. I don't know if they still have it in stock. If so, I will put a link or the equivalent down in my description box. I get questions about this bed quite often. It is a very sturdy bed and it has done us well so far. So I'm going to be adding my 8x10 rug. I purchased this rug from Home Goods. Now this is the Syria, I'm not sure of the name, brand rug, and I love it. This is the same maker that I had with the rug in my last house. I loved that rug. So I was very excited to see that they had it again and some different color options. I did in fact look for the same exact rug online and they are about $8.99, and that is for a 5x8. For the size that I need, it is about $1,100, and I was very excited to be able to find this at Home Goods for only $2.99. So I was excited to put this under here, and this was so much easier than last time, as you will see. I will have to get underneath the bed and kind of shimmy it all the way to the other side. Being that we have hard floors in here, I feel like having a rug really softens the space and also gives our feet a nice fabric on the bottom, because if you know and you don't have rugs in your room and you have hard floors, there's always little particles, and it is really nice to be able to just have something down there, and it also again softens the room. This particular rug was just, it stood right out to me when I saw it at Home Goods. I would highly recommend you guys check it out at your local Home Goods if they have it. So I don't have the exact item number. If I can find it, I will put it in my description box, but it has soft smoky blues, some aqua and cream, as well as other shades of blue. I felt like it really brought this room together, and it was just giving the nice feeling of calm and serene that I was looking for when I was thinking of a color palette for this room. So because the room is not on the larger size, I was able to put it about 6 inches from the nightstand and then about 8 inches in front of the dresser. And I was able to also make sure it was placed exactly to where the door was just lightly touching it when it would open and close. So full transparency, this Lowell mattress was gifted to me. As I mentioned in my last video, I have worked with them in the past, and when we knew we needed a new mattress, I reached out to them. That is how much I stand behind their mattresses, their pillows, and even the duvet. We got it for Liam, and I was so impressed with it, I knew I had to get it for myself. If you're not familiar with Lowell, they are amazing. This is the second Lowell mattress that we have had in our house. Lowell has a 365-night stress-free trial, free shipping and easy returns, and a lifetime warranty. Oh my gosh, lifetime. It's got a comfortable price for a premium memory foam mattress. You can get up to $700 off your Lowell mattress with my link, and I'll have all that information in my description box. Lowell has literally changed the way I sleep. Chris and I sleep so much more sound and so much better. We wake up refreshed in the morning. And I do plan on replacing all the mattresses in the house with our Lowell. So I got the Lowell Luxe Hybrid, and if you go to their website, you can check out and do a little quiz there and find out exactly what will work for you. I love that it is a perfect mix of comfort and even support. I love my mattress so much, as you can see, and I just love how they stand behind their products. I love that they give a lifetime warranty. Check out my description box for a discount code for up to $700 your first Lowell. I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do, and as I mentioned, I plan on replacing every mattress in this house. I've got 2 down and quite a few more to go. Let's keep on moving to transform this room. Here is a preview right before we start painting. I'm not really sure of the color of the walls, but as I had mentioned, I really feel like this house, and especially bedroom, was stuck in the 90s, and I was ready to give it a new, fresh look. I wanted this to be a relaxing, serene place that I could go to every evening to just get away from the day. I chose Benjamin Moore Lily White. Chris was very encouraging in the sense that he wanted something other than white on every wall in the house. So I tried to compromise here a little bit, and that's why I went with this color. Also with this color palette, I wanted to keep everything very bright and airy in this home. When you are dealing with a smaller space, no matter where that is in your home, going with lighter colors gives the illusion that the room is much bigger. Now this room is a normal bedroom size, but I did want to keep it very bright and airy and looking and feeling very open. So again, I went with this color. At first I was a little concerned that it might be too light, but it definitely did darken up a tad bit as it dried. I am using an 18-inch roller that I purchased from Amazon to cover more space. I really do like it. It came with quite a few rollers, and I would give it a try. I did have to take the handle off to get the lower part, but it worked great.
Turn around and show your face. Let me see parts of you.
Are we gonna put this on the wall? Look at this, man.
For stud mounting.
Does that go on you?
I'm not a stud. You're a
No.
stud.
Stud
Never wants
mounting?
to drive.
I know, buddy.
Stud mounting.
Stud. Oh, I just got it. I purchased this mounting kit from Walmart. It was very affordable, and it is a tilting mounting kit. Also, I wanted to show you that we are going to be adding a chandelier. If you've never heard of that, that is a chandelier with a fan on the inside. I knew I wanted to have something more attractive right there on the ceiling, so I chose this, and I got it from Wayfair. I love the color of it, and I was pleasantly surprised when I noticed how much air it really did move around the room. Now coming to painting the doors and the trim, I was trying to come up with a bright idea so I could kind of cut corners and not tape everything down. This is why Chris usually likes to paint and tell me not to. I also used this putty knife to try to cut into these corners right here and give a sharp line when I was painting. Again, trying not to lay painting tape down because I just wanted to get in there when I could. I have learned my lesson, and I have learned you cannot cut corners. You shouldn't cut corners when coming to painting. So I tried to use this poster board on the bottom. You will see that it did not work. And I also noticed as I was starting to paint all the trim that I did not fill in all of the nail holes. I do eventually go back and take care of that. Also, I realized this putty knife was not working well either. So, hey, I learned my lesson. We got to do a little trial and error. And now I know you just got to tape things off. You just got to do it the right way, including laying a drop cloth, which drives Chris absolutely crazy because I hate doing all of those things. And that's why he usually says, just let me do it. So this color here was just white. When I went into Benjamin Moore, which was an Ace, I was trying to give them color codes for the trim, and the gentleman said, let me just give you white. And I said, are you sure just white? Because I'm pretty sure white isn't white. And he goes, no, this is just white, semi-gloss white for trim and doors. So I will try to insert a picture of the can here. It is just white, and I will tell you, I have painted a lot in my life. This is by far my favorite door and trim paint.
I can, so beautiful. I can hear you within the silence.
Being able to do the trim and the doors gave one of the biggest wow factors in this room. I think that it completely transformed the room, and it also helped to let the lily white paint on the walls really pop. Now, I know that it can be very popular to paint trim and doors, but for me, keeping a room very light and airy, that was the look I was going for. I like to paint the doors and trim white and let it just accentuate any of the paint color I put on the wall. I am just painting the little areas, the cutouts first with a brush, and then I'm going with the grain of the door. So that's why you see me going in the different directions, and that really helped to give a smooth finish. I did notice with the brush there were no brush strokes, as well as this thick microfiber roller. Everything came out so beautiful and smooth. These were black sconces I got from Lowe's. They were $49 each, and I decided to spray them a warm gold. Now, you could purchase these in gold, but I didn't have the time that I needed to have them shipped. So, and it was $10 more per scone. So I said, per sconce. So I figured I would do this. The ones on Amazon are about $120. So I was trying to save money as much as I can. So can of spray paint, and doing this here just transformed the look of these so much. Also, I purchased battery light bulbs, which were actually too big. This took B10, that was the size, and so I had to order those on Amazon, which have yet to come in. Adding some finishing touches, I did go to Home Goods, keeping a budget in mind, and I picked out this lumbar pillow. Now, I would love to have a ton of pillows on my bed, but it just doesn't make sense for me. So I chose to go very simplistic. Also with this beautiful shabby chic throw here, the color was just divine. I loved it. It was so soft, and I could see myself wrapping myself in this while watching TV on the bed. I also loved the fringe detail. So if you remember in the last house, we had this desk in there. It's just a little writing table I got from Target, and I wanted to put it back in here. We did put Drew's desk in the front room so Chris could have his own area to study the Bible and do his lessons there. So I wanted to have my own little space, and we had the desk, so it just made sense. I was going to put a bench here, but I felt like this worked better. I'm going to use these same stacking boxes I got from Home Goods a very long time ago, and I put all of my computer equipment in there. Next, I'm going to add this lamp I got from Home Goods. It was only $19.99. I also wanted to add that lumbar pillow was $16.99 and that blanket was $24.99. I want to tell you guys the prices of everything so you guys get an idea. I also was really trying to stick to a budget in this room because we have so many things to do in the room and I just didn't want to overspend. This basket here was $19.99 and I felt like it gave some Serena Lily vibes with the white stitching in between and also made the white trim indoors really pop. These little cord organizers I got from Temu. It is just one of those things that you need, but you don't realize you need it until you need it. It's got a little sticky back, and I just placed this kind of all around, strategically around the back of the desk so I could hide the cord here because I did not want to see it. And it worked so well. It blew my mind how well this worked. I'm just sticking it in there and it holds everything there. I mean, again, I wouldn't even know what to look for if I was looking for something like this, but saw it on Temu, got it, and I'm glad I did. So I'm going to remove all of the light switch covers and add something that just fits this room a little bit better. So I got this white, very pretty little plastic cover, really pretty. I feel like it just elevated the room and it went with the coastal cozy vibe. Here are the sconces. It turned out really good. I do not have the light bulbs like I had mentioned. I'm waiting for those to come in. But we did cut the cord at the bottom because we are going to use battery operated, and it just elevated this space. Here is the final reveal. This is the daytime version, and I will show you the nighttime version just to show you how the room illuminates in the evening. This rug, oh my gosh, when I see this rug, it makes me so happy, and I want to encourage you guys, when you are decorating your room or whatever space you have, pick things that jump out at you, pick things that make you happy, make your heart happy, decorate for you and nobody else. This Real Touch little vase of tulips was $16.99 from Home Goods. I got it while I got everything else from Home Goods. I love adding different types of material like the stone there, you got the wood in certain places, and then this wonderful rattan feel. The little pops of gold just bring in all of the other accents in the room. This is a writing desk, so it is a tad bit smaller, but it fits the space just beautifully. I am looking for a chair, so I'm on the hunt for that. We did take the blinds down from that window, and it just looks like a perfect picture. I love my Lull pillows and bedding, and I love the navy blue striping. You can add a duvet cover if you're not interested in seeing all of that, but it just gives the most comfortable hotel feel. These pictures here I purchased from JD's All About Home about 2 years ago when I moved into my last house, and these are by far some of my favorite portraits I have ever had. I was a little bit on the fence because they are pretty large to put them on this wall, but I felt like it gave it a very nice high-end look to have it all the way to the ground. The chandelier pushes so much air, and I am obsessed the way it looks in the evening. It makes the whole room glow. Those were just little cord organizers, again, I got from Temu. I just had to show them to you because they make so much sense. I put them on the back of the nightstand and it keeps everything organized. So here is a view of the evening, and just look how the room glows. I wish I had bulbs in those sconces, but look at the ceiling illuminate. I can see myself, actually I did, come in here every single evening and just relax. I immediately felt a sense of calm and a sense of relaxation when I came in here, and that was exactly what I was going for. Tell me what you think of the room. Could you see yourself relaxing in here? And what do you love and what would you like to implement in your own space? I hope I gave you some good ideas on how to replicate this in any space of your own house. I thank you all so much. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. Let me know if you want to see more makeovers because they are coming, as well as cleaning and organizing. And don't forget, I love you and you are enough. Bye guys.